beautiful that snake is. About 10, 11 feet long, he's a beast. It is the largest venomous reptile on the planet. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Chandler's Wildlife. We have a new member of the family. If you have me on Instagram, on Facebook, or anything like that, you probably already know about it. He's in here. He's about 10, 11 feet long. He's a beast. I'm going to bring him out, show you who he is. Now, the thing about this enclosure is, as you can see, I covered half of it with this snake bag. It's because I wanted him to get acclimated to his environment, kind of like a fish in water. You don't just throw the fish in there. You have to get it slowly, bit by bit, used to you in the new environment. Here the situation is, I don't want him to see me every time I walk in the room. These are display cages, so he might feel threatened every time I walk in. So to make him feel like he's hiding, he has a lot of spaces to get away from me. This blanket's up, he's got a big plant in there to hide, and then one side has the heat lamp so he can warm up and digest his food. Now, I fed him 2 jumbo rats. I'm very happy about this because that means he's acclimated, he's comfortable to eat, and he powered down 2 jumbo rats. Look. This is how big a jumbo rat is. Look at that, that's like a small puppy, it's crazy. And I'm very happy because this species is known to be a snake eater in captivity and in the wild. So here in captivity we have problems trying to get him on rodents, but this guy eats rodents, so it's a big plus, save a lot of money, and I don't have to feed snakes off to this guy. Now if I had to, good thing is we live in South Florida where we have invasive Burmese pythons are from Southeast Asia. Same terrain that you'll find some king cobra species. So these guys naturally feed on Burmese pythons. All you gotta do is freeze the python for about 2 weeks, kill off parasites, defrost it, and give it to the king. Now the thing is, he did eat, which is very good, but also means he pooped. And I don't have a proper hide for him in there. What I would like to use for his hide is this. This is a wooden snake transport box. But the good thing about it is on the side, it has the main door right here, which is to pull the animal out, big door. It locks, it's nice and secure. But then if you look right here, there's a mini door. That's so when I'm handling the snake, and he's out in a big open area, he's gonna wanna hide. He wants to get away from us. He doesn't wanna fight with me or anything, he wants to get away from me. So what he's gonna do is, the idea is he shoots straight into the hole, he coils up, nice and comfortable, nice hiding spot, and then I slowly close the door. I latch that nice and tight, and then you have yourself a caught king cobra while I do some cage maintenance. Now from here on out, this box is gonna stay inside that cage. So he's gonna see it as a hide box. He's always gonna go in there. So if I see he pooped, I can get a snake hook or some tongs, some grabbers. I can reach over and I can actually just see that he's in there with a flashlight, close it, and then latch it shut. And then I can take the box out and clean his cage, or I can just clean the cage. It makes it a lot safer for the animal, a lot safer for myself, and a lot less stressful for him, because he's not my buddy. He's a king cobra. So what I'm gonna do now is prepare the box. I'm gonna set this right over here, so it's nice and open, so he's gonna shoot straight into there. I'm gonna use a long snake hook, because this reach is quite amazing. And being 10 foot plus, it's a very large snake. I'm unveiling the cage, so now I can reach in to unlock it. He's already in the corner of the cage, he already knows what's up. Alright guys. Look at that, guys. This was the makeshift pie that he crushed. It looked like a nice little, oh, he's very defensive right now. He's making a mess. I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as possible so he doesn't get stressed out. Guys, this right here is a Malaysian king cobra. It is the largest venomous reptile on the planet. Look at this snake. They are the longest venomous reptile on the planet. They grow to be over 14 feet long. Out of all the king cobra species, the Malaysian is probably the most beautiful and the largest of all the king cobras. Look at that guy put up. They can put up upwards to 5 feet in the air. Cobras, look at that. The good thing about cobras is that they focus on movement. I'm using my head to distract him while I reach for his tail. There we go, there we go. Good thing I had that SA hat. Look at this, ooh, look at that, look at that. The thing about snakes is you gotta understand how they think. You gotta understand their movement. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Now guys, look at this. Do you guys see those blonde bands on the back? Those are called chevrons. Those are the markings on the back of the king cobra. Look at this snake. Look how beautiful that snake is. This, guys, this is Kevin. Yep, I named my king cobra Kevin. Now this king cobra is a male. The males get a lot larger than the females. Unlike a lot of other snake species, usually boas and pythons, the females are much larger, so they have an easier time producing neonates or babies. This is my favorite species of snake on the planet, the king cobra, the Malaysian king cobra, the world's largest venomous reptile, world's longest venomous snake species. Now these guys are primarily snake eaters out in the wild. They're going to be eating things like other snakes, amphibians like frogs, small rodents, but mainly snake eaters. That's why they're called king cobras. They eat all other snakes, venomous, non-venomous, doesn't matter. They'll grab it, chomp down, and they won't let go. They'll pump all that venom into that animal. That neurotoxic venom will affect the animal's body, shut him down from the inside out. He's going to swallow it whole, head first. Look at this animal. Focus on me, not my camera guy. Like I said, the king cobra focuses on movement, so as long as I keep a little bit of movement with my hand, my torso, a hat, I can keep his attention, keep him in the same spot. So it gives me an opportunity to talk about him. Now, although this animal is built to kill, it's just for survival, just to sustain his own body, to feed, whatnot. But in reality, king cobras have maternal instincts, like a mother crocodilian, like an alligator. They will actually build nests. They're one of the only snake species that is known to build a nest for its eggs, and they'll guard that nest site until the eggs hatch. Once those babies start moving on to the forest, that king cobra will continue on with its life, get a meal, and wait for the next breeding season to produce more. Now, like I said, the idea is to get the snake to go to the dark area, to go away and hide. And as you can see, he's doing exactly what I needed him to. That right there, my friend, is a captured king cobra. Now let's go clean some poop. Oh, it's everywhere. There's so much poop. It's such a big snake. There's poop everywhere. Oh, God. All right, guys, I cleaned his cage. So what I'm gonna do is put this box in his enclosure. There we go. You can get close. Don't worry, he's not coming out yet. There we go. So now, when I service the cage, I'll look through the glass with a flashlight, and I'll be able to see if he's in that box. If he's in the box, then I just crack the glass open just a little bit. I use a snake hook or tongs to close the box, lock it up, and then I can go in there and service his cage, clean it out, and he doesn't have to get stressed out. Works out a lot better. It's a lot safer for myself. And as you can see, he's got a nice big water dish, a heat area, and this is his big hide area now. So now he has a big hide box. Last thing I've got to do is set the lock. Here we go. And now, as you can see, I just use the snake hook. I flip this around. There we go. All I've got to do is open up this. There we go. And now you can go freely in and out of that box. Now what we got to do is close this up. Where's that lock? Lock this whole cage up securely. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is still, he's only been here for a little bit. Oh, almost forgot. Feeding time. We got to feed him. We got two big rats. He's not going to eat in front of you guys because he's a shy snake. He is new, so I'm gonna dump the rats right here. I'm watching him with my eyes. He's still in the box. There we go. So, as you can see, those rats are a little bit nasty. I was talking to a friend of mine saying, hey, this guy's not eating these rats, and it was freaking me out because he's supposed to be a rat eater. So, those rats were sitting in there for quite a while, and I was thinking, man, he's not gonna eat these rats. This is freaking me out. They're in there for a whole day, and they were for half a day of defrosting before that. So a day and a half, they're sitting in the cage, you know, defrosted, it's getting nasty, and it's freaking me out because I'm like, man, this kid's not gonna eat this food. Come in the next morning, the day after that, I walk in, I'm like, I'm gonna have to pull out some stinky rats. This is gonna suck. I look inside, the rats are gone. He ate the nasty rats, and I called a buddy of mine who's been doing this his whole life. I said, hey man, this king cobra didn't eat the rats all day, but then he ate them last minute when they're nasty. He goes, listen, Bill Haas, legendary snake keeper, famous in South Florida for the Miami Cervitarium, milked thousands upon thousands of snakes for anti-venom, saved many lives. He was somewhat immune to snake venom bites, so he did a lot of venom research, very intelligent man, worked with a lot of king cobras. He said, my friend a long time ago when he was a kid, he said, listen, the way to get your king cobra to eat rats is let the rats get stinky and nasty. They like it. I was like, really? And he goes, yeah, that's what he says, and it's worked for the past 25 years. And I said, okay, thank you for the advice. So apparently king cobras like nice, stinky, dead rats. So these rats have been sitting out for a day. They got a little bit of flies on them. He's probably gonna end up eating them the second we leave this room. Those are jumbo rats. It's a nice little meal for him to eat, relax, and enjoy his new hide box. Nice and clean. There he is. You can see he's hiding right now. Awesome. So guys, that was Kevin, the king cobra, a new member of my family. He'll be for a future display, an exhibit out in the future, so you guys can see him on private tours. Pretty cool. I'll see you on the next CWL, guys. Look how beautiful that snake is. About 10, 11 feet long. He's a beast. It is the largest venomous reptile on the planet.